Well, hello, Scorpio. How are you doing? Are you ready for your exclusive April reading? Exclusive meaning it is an April reading. Okay, we're going to broaden the experience here and get a better understanding of the April messages for you. Okay, and anything else that comes through. I don't know. This is just something that my Scorpios need to hear. Something else, basically. What's up, people? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, you know the deal. Look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings. Okay, that now includes 2222 live mini readings that takes place on my secondary channel twice a week. Okay, don't forget to look into that. Okay, we have lots of fun with that. Also, information on getting your hands on and discounts on Alpha Brain. Okay, you will never catch me on camera without taking this stuff. Okay, that's in the description of the video, along with my social media. Basically, any question that you could possibly ask me that is relevant is answered in the description of the video. Okay, so what do we got for my Scorpios, universe? Scorpio. What do we have for you? Greatly appreciate y'all for tuning in. Do me a huge favor and hit that like button for me, please, if you would. What jumped out? Okay. Knight of Swords reversed, Three of Wands reversed. All right. So if there's something that you have been contemplating, I kind of feel like a decision is going to be made on one side of the fence or another. Somebody's making a decision here. Okay. Communication could be very poor. Somebody could finally block communication and turn and walk away from this, possibly. I don't know. Let's get 3 shuffles and see what's up. There's 1, 2, 3. Boom, 2 of Cups reversed. Yes. 3 of Wands reversed, 2 of Cups reversed. I think some of you are turning and walking away. Somebody is here. The cool thing about it is, though, that 9 of Swords is reversed. You're not really losing sleep over this anymore, I don't think. I don't really think this is bothering you. You're putting an end to the drama. Page of Wands reversed being the underlying energy. Sick and tired of drama. Sick and tired of, like, basically just meaningless, useless energy that... I don't like to use that phrase, doesn't serve you. I don't like that phrase, but because a lot of people take that and run with it the wrong way. It basically doesn't serve you anything good, okay? Basically, it doesn't serve you anything helpful. It does serve you, it just doesn't serve you anything pleasant. It serves you very unpleasant, nasty experiences, okay? And at the end of the day, if you're being served an unpleasant, nasty experience, then what good is that? Not a whole lot of good, is it? Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Person you're dealing with here, though, I don't really see very good communication. I think they want to communicate, okay? But for whatever reason, it's not coming through. It could be blocked. Could also be dealing with a Leo, okay? Either way, though, and also, too, some of y'all could be at a distance from this person, but I feel like that they're probably out right now, like, attempting to get on with life the best way possible. But they don't really know exactly what they're doing with the 2 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. Well, let me just go date around, let me go mingle around and try to find some sort of direction in life. And which I don't have, you know. Ace of Pentacles. So, but the Ace of Swords is in the reverse. They really have no idea. They're moving, they just don't know what they're doing. You know, it's like I'm doing something, I just don't know what I'm doing. Exactly. Okay? I'm going to pull just a little bit more energy on them. See what's going on with this person that you're dealing with here. Person, people, and or situations playing the biggest influence on my Scorpios. 10 of Wands in the reverse. All right, so I do feel like they're getting over this. At least it's one good thing it kind of balances out. It's like, okay, whenever something like this comes to an end, it relieves one burden here, but another burden's probably going to take its place. Okay? And I think that they're going to learn that. Like, I don't know which way I'm going. I don't know what direction I'm headed in. Okay? And this burden being alleviated is good right now, but then what? Then what? Okay, well, now that I don't have that burden anymore, now what? Life isn't over now. You know, let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Ace of Wands. Again, this definitely could be somebody at a distance from you. They still have a really bad attitude. They still got a really bad attitude about this right here. All right, I feel like for the most part, they are finally realizing that it's best off to be alone than to be in a situation that doesn't make them happy. At least, hey, I give them that much. But they're still unhappy though, okay? They still can't find growth in their life. They still can't find any stability, any growth, any, you know, so I don't really think they know exactly what it is that they're doing. Ace of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Cups. It's like, well, I'm moving, I just don't know where. I'm going, I just don't know where, how far, what. I'm just gonna go and see. I have no goals, really. I do, but I don't know how to accomplish them. This person seems very, very lost and confused. Very lost and confused. And they still got a bad attitude. Whatever it was that happened between the two of you, I feel like they're still blaming you. That may be what I title this video. I feel like that they are still blaming you. But, Page of Wands, Page of Wands. I do feel like, I see new communication coming in for you. And that's what we're going to read here. New things coming in. New things coming in. Let's see what new things are coming in. New things coming in for my Scorpios. This is strictly only for new things coming in. I'm reading this. I'm reading new things coming in because honestly, the energy behind the old situation does not feel prevalent enough for me to keep reading. It doesn't really feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong. At the end of the video, we are going to read potential for reconciliation because I know there's some people here who are interested in the past person. So we're going to talk about that later, but we are here for the Scorpios who get the point, okay? Get the point and aren't interested in trying to force old cycles, trying to breathe life into a dead rose, you know, who aren't interested in doing that. So new things coming in, 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Knight of Swords reversed. Okay. King of Cups reversed. Man, I feel like most of you are, when it all comes down to it, if you had to choose, I think most of you have money on your mind. Like when it all comes down to it, look, I don't really have time for the weight of my emotions to pull me down. Okay, a lot of you really, really want that uprooted feeling because now you're ready to get out. Now you're ready to go have some fun. Now you're ready to actually enjoy life, right? 3 of Cups. I feel like for the most part, a lot of you, the month of April is going to be about enjoying yourself, letting your guard down, and enjoying life again, okay? I don't really see you, Knight of Swords is in the reverse, okay? So I don't really see you making an effort. This feels to me more like I'm not gonna go out and pursue anything. I'm not gonna go out and look. If something wants to come along, that's fine. But I'm not gonna go out and try to force anything is what I'm seeing here. King of Cups reversed. 9 of Swords, you're still nervous about that. Okay, I do still see that you have the past on your mind right here. But that's what I'm feeling as far as new things coming in. I'm not seeing anything directly. I'm going to pull a few more cards. Knight of Swords is reversed. Okay, again, that Three of Wands is reversed again. So this is about making a decision to turn and walk away from the past. Five of Wands. Come on now. I know some of my Scorpios got to have some new things coming in. Bam, the Hierophant. Okay, so again, I kind of feel like some of you could be out there mingling it up with some air signs. Okay, I don't really know if I would do that, especially when it comes to romance. But some of you all could be doing, whatever it is, communication is terrible between whoever has something new coming in. Communication doesn't really look very good throughout the month of April. Okay, now I get it, y'all, I get it. Right now we are living in a very interesting time. So a lot of people's worlds are flipped upside down right now. So a lot of people are really rethinking what they thought life was. This is an opportunity if you allow yourself to see it. We're really rethinking what we thought life was. What is, like, I'm being given this opportunity to take a look at the world from a different perspective, from a new light. Wow. I do think that some of y'all could have another water sign headed your way, but anything new coming towards you, anything new headed your way, I feel like you don't really want to open all the way up to anything or anyone new. Not just yet. The only thing that you are dumping the vast majority of your energy into is your money. And I'm really feeling a very strong energy that feels an awful lot like if it doesn't help me financially, if it doesn't help me grow my pockets, then no. No. Basically, you know? So why do y'all time people out? Just block them. Let me do it. Oh man, it won't let me. Block them. Don't do that timeout stuff. We're not in kindergarten now. We're not in kindergarten. If you say something stupid, you get blocked. At least if I see it. I didn't see it, but if you say something stupid, you get blocked. I don't have time for it. All right, well, let's look for things to watch out for and advice moving forward. To watch out for and advice moving forward. And then we are going to look at potential for reconciliation. Things to watch out for and advice. Okay, moving forward, advice. Make sure whatever it is you are doing, whatever you are embarking on, whether it's a workplace scenario, whether it doesn't matter what it is, make sure that you can work together with people as a team. Okay, there is no I in team. All right, let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Seven of Wands. Watch out for people who are always on defense mode. Okay? Moving forward, do not focus on past failures. Moving forward, you need to redefine what failure is, okay? You need to redefine that, some of you. Okay, failure does not mean that's the end of the line. Failure does not mean no. A lot of times, as a matter of fact, 99.9% of the time, what most of you consider to be a failure is simply the universe giving you a learning experience to aid you in your goal. Like, universe is like, wait a minute, no, what are you doing? Why are you stopping there? Why are you stopping there, silly? No, you're still going to get your goal. You just need to learn this thing first. Do you have any idea how many of your failures are learning experiences? And if you just keep going, eventually you're going to achieve your goal. Okay, the Magician. Watch out for people who are too serious all the time, who do not know when to lighten things up and take a joke and play around and you know. Now again, I'm not saying be goofy and be stupid all the time. I'm not talking about one end of the spectrum or the other. I'm talking about there needs to be a healthy balance. There's a time and a place to be serious, and there's a time and a place to not be so serious all the time. You know those people who are just a stuffed sweater and everything is so serious. Kind of like now. Like there's a lot of people like that right now. Oh God, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. You lighten up. You need to learn to lighten up. You need to learn to lighten up whenever, during some. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about that right now. But anyway, yeah, you need to learn how to lighten up during some occasions that many people think are really important. You need to learn how to let some light energy dissipate off into the crowd. Tommy, thank you for that super chat. Now, moving forward, it's all about trust now. It's all about trust. Think about it. How many of you watching this video, 333 people in the chat. I like that, 333. How many of you right here, right now, thought you had a good idea of where you were headed this year? And now you're like, your world's flipped upside down. How many of you? How many of you are really taken aback by the turn of events that are happening right now? Woo! Guess what? Now you have no choice. See, before it sounded kind of cute. It sounded kind of cute and kind of poetic. I trust the universe. That sounds cute, but I got important things to worry about. Well, now, guess what? The important things you were worried about, it don't matter now, do they? It don't matter. So now it's all about trust. It's all about trust. And guess what? This is what separates the men from the boys, the women from the little girls, and the adept from the novice. Times like this. Do you trust the universe? We're going to see. We're going to see who trusts the universe and who don't. How many of you trust the universe and how many of you are out here running around in fear, scared to death? Look, it sounded cute before. It sounded like a nice little, maybe one of these days. That's an interesting idea to ponder. Not anymore. It's happening now. Now's the time. Now is the time. Okay? It's no longer up for debate. It's no longer up for speculation. You choose now. You choose now what train you're going to be on, the love train or the fear train. That's all there is to it. Period. End of discussion. You better let that chariot take you where you need to go. Okay? Because you have very little control over where the horses are going right now. I promise you that. Fear isn't going to fix it. The only thing fear is going to do is possible. Tommy, thanks again for that super chat. Think about that, y'all. Think about that. All right, now we are going to look at potential for reconciliation with the past person. We're going to blab about that for a few minutes, and then I think we can call this reading good. Potential for reconciliation with Scorpio's past person. If you were to actually attempt a reconciliation, would that be a good idea? Could this actually be fixed? Okay, because I know that several thousand people are going to watch this video. Anywhere from 10 to 20,000 to 60 or 70,000 people may view this video. So at least one of those people is going to go back and attempt to reconcile with the past person. That's why I'm pulling this spread here. Let's get 6 shuffles. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Boom, the 2 of Wands. The Tower card. Okay, so if you attempted to go back and reconcile with the past person, I think that you would very quickly realize that, first of all, I think that this person has somebody else on their mind, okay? And that could be one of the reasons why the separation happened, because there was a third-party situation going on with the 3 of Swords reversed and the 2 of Swords. 6 of Wands reversed. This would come to a very screeching halt. It would be over before it even began. Okay, this would be over before it even began. So overall, the Two of Wands. The problem here is that this person doesn't know what they really want. Okay? Let me tell you something. I don't care. Let's talk about the two most influential energies known to man. Love and money. Love and money. So let's talk about love first. What's the goal? What's the goal? Tell me the goal. The goal is not a relationship with another person. That's not the goal. The goal is not to be married and have kids. That's not the goal. The goal is to feel loved. The goal is to feel fulfilled. The goal is to feel like I'm worthy, to feel like I'm good enough. That's the goal. That's all we really want. Okay? You are never going to find another person that's going to make that happen for you. Okay? We think that we have to get the thing out here before we change how we feel. And as Jonathan Amaret says, that would be like standing in front of a fireplace saying, first you give me heat, then I'll give you wood. First you give me heat, then I'll give you the wood. No. You must do the inner work first. You have to feel the feeling first. Tommy, thank you for that super chat. Before the universe will send you the people who complement what you're giving it. Because that's what most of us do. Do you know what you are saying to the universe when you say, I don't want to be alone for the rest of my life? Do you know what you're telling the universe? You're telling the universe that you're not an enjoyable person to be around. I wouldn't want to be around me for the rest of my life. That's what you're telling the universe. I don't want to be alone. You know what you're telling the universe? I'm not an enjoyable person to be around. The universe only knows how to do one thing. That's agree with you and play your game with you. So the universe is going to send you the people who complement what you're telling it. Okay? I tell my personal clients this all the time. That is part of the formula for attracting your person. Okay? That saying that goes, that old saying, you can only love another person once you first love yourself. You have to love yourself first. We've all heard that. We've all heard the formula for attracting your person, but none of us pay attention to it. We all chuck it to the side because it doesn't make any sense. Well, I can break it down because there's a lot of hidden knowledge, a lot of hidden secrets that are in that one little phrase that I can break it down and explain to you the entire science behind the whole thing. And you'll be like, oh, wow. Blow your mind. Blow your mind. Same thing with money. Same thing with money. What's the goal financially? What's the goal? $100,000, $200,000, $1 million, $2 million. No, let's don't get specific here. Let's talk about the actual goal. The goal is when I need something, I buy it and I don't worry about it. When I want something, I buy it and I don't worry about it. When my bills come up, I pay them and I don't worry about it. I don't worry about my debt. That's the goal. Okay? You have to feel that first before the universe will bring it to you and manifest it for you. I had a client a couple weeks ago, poor lady, bless her heart. She said this to me, and I quote, I don't care about inner peace. I need money. Then I'll have inner peace. And I told her, no, you won't. That's not the way it works. Period. Never has, never will. You must feel the inner peace first. The only thing the universe knows how to do is say, yes, that's true. So most of you are going around, like let's say, for example, you make $500 a week. Okay, you go your entire life screaming that to the universe all throughout your day-to-day routines. Oh my God, all I made was $500 last week. All I'm making is $500 next week. I gotta pinch my pennies. I can't get that ketchup. I gotta get the $1 off ketchup, the ketchup that's $1 cheaper. I gotta pull out my $1.50 coupons. You know, I gotta make this $500 last. That screams to the universe. All I make is $500 a week. And the universe only knows how to say one thing. Yes, that's true. Here's some more evidence to support that. It's the way it works. Every time you do that, every time you make a fear-based financial decision, the only thing the universe is going to do is keep putting you in situations that mirror that back to you. That's the way it works. You have to feel first and show the universe. Let me tell you a little something about me, about my personal life. Just a little bitty snippet. If I go into a restaurant and I order a $20 plate of food and the service is horrible, I tip the waiter $10. 50%. You know why? I show the universe that I don't need to worry about money. I show the universe I don't need to worry about my money. There you go. You need it more than me. Some of you may be saying, well, yeah, Rich, you make a lot of money. You're able to do that. I started doing that when I was making minimum wage. I started showing the universe that I didn't need to worry about money. And guess what? The universe made it happen. That's the formula. Okay? All right. Anyway, I digress. I feel like the messages that my Scorpio people needed to hear have come through, okay? All right, let's go ahead and roll the sign selector and see who's next. I'm going to go ahead and I might do it today. I might. I don't know. I can't promise. Every time, I feel like every time I say I'm going to do like a video, something gets in the way and stops it. So I don't make any promises. I would like to be able to do whoever comes up next. I'd like to be able to do them today, but I still got a couple of personal readings to do. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Just an update on personal readings. We're probably going to do a video for this later. But because of the very interesting events that have been unfolding here lately, we have kids. We have 2 kiddos who are home all the time now. So personal readings, when they're ordered, we're pushing there's no time when I send it to you, anytime throughout the day, but most of you can pretty much count on getting it sent to you later on in the evening, okay? To give me time to get them all done, because I don't really have that free time anymore to get everything done early in the morning like I used to, because we got to homeschool the kids and all that stuff now, so yeah. Anyway, let's see who's next. Ooh, Pisces. Pisces. If you know a Pisces, tell them to tune in and subscribe. Greatly appreciate you. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I hope that resonated for everybody. If it didn't, which it won't, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. But even if it didn't resonate, I hope that every last person who watches this video, whether you're a Scorpio, a cross watcher, or somebody that just likes to hear my big loud mouth, I hope that you take one thing at least from this video that you can use to implement in your real life so you can actually sit back and watch real changes happen. That's my real goal. That's my real mission here on YouTube and in this life, okay? But until next time, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Have a good one.